Today, in this session, we will solve the problems on quadratic equations. Okay? So far, whatever the quadratic equations you have seen, they were in standard form and you had to solve them by any one of the methods. But today the problems what we are seeing, they apparently appear to be not quadratic. Okay, but you have to convert them to quadratic form and then solve by any one of the methods. Okay, let us start the session. To begin with, let us start with an example. See here, so far the equations what were given to you, they were in the standard form. Therefore, you were able to find the roots of those equations. But here, when we look at the example, x minus 1 by x is equal to minus 3, and you are supposed to find its roots. Okay, but it doesn't appear to be quadratic equation in x, but it is quadratic equation in x. You have to convert this equation to quadratic form and then solve by any one of the methods. See here children, in this equation, the x should not be equal to 0. Do you know why? If x is 0, 1 by 0 becomes infinity. Therefore, x minus infinity is infinity and infinity cannot be equal to minus 3. That is why x should not be equal to 0. Right? How to solve this equation? See here, the given equation is x minus 1 by x is equal to minus 3, and I can write this x as x by 1 minus 1 by x is equal to minus 3. See here, the denominator side 1 and x are there. Here x is unknown. If both the denominators are known, then we will find their LCM and proceed. Here x is unknown, that is why instead of taking LCM, we take the cross multiplication. See here, by cross multiplication we have is this numerator into denominator minus this numerator into denominator upon denominator into denominator. Okay, so x into x is x square, then 1 into 1 is 1 and 1 into x is 1x, so is equal to minus 3. This is by cross multiplication method. If this divided by x is transposed this side, it becomes minus 3x is equal to x square minus 1, right? So x square minus 1 is equal to minus 3x, and if this minus 3x is transposed this side, it becomes 1x square plus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0, which is the required equation. Okay, children, x minus 1 by x is equal to minus 3 and 1x square plus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Both are same, but it appears to be quadratic. It does not appear to be quadratic, right? Now, by any one of the methods, you can solve this equation, right? Here, comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to minus 1. Therefore, I have written the values of a, b, c here. Now, by quadratic formula method, I would like to solve this equation. Okay, quadratic formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. I separately calculate the value of b square minus 4ac, right? It is 3 square minus 4 into 1 into minus 1. 3 square is 9. Minus into plus into minus is plus. 4 ones are 4. 4 ones are 4. 9 plus 4 is equal to 13, right? So b square minus 4ac is 13. And what is square root of b square minus 4ac? That is square root of 13. Therefore, I come to the main formula here. Minus b, it is minus into bracket 3 plus or minus the value of b square minus 4ac I have already calculated and it is found to be root 13. Therefore, I write plus or minus root 13 upon 2 into a is 1, that's why 2 ones are 2. So children, if this plus 3 is brought out, it becomes minus 3. So minus 3 plus or minus root 13 upon 2. So x is equal to minus 3 plus root 13 upon 2 is one root, or x is equal to minus 3 minus root 13 upon 2 is another root. See here, these are the two roots of the given equation. Okay, both are real numbers. That's why the roots are real roots. But both are not equal. They are different. That is why both the roots are distinct roots. This is called nature of the roots. Whenever anybody asks you to tell the nature of the roots, you have to mention 2 points there. Whether they are real numbers or not. If the roots are real, tell they are real roots. If they have same value, equal roots. If they have different value, then they are distinct roots. So we found the roots of the equation x minus 1 by x is equal to minus 3. Okay. Now let us come to another example. 1 upon x plus 4 minus 1 by x minus 7 is equal to 11 by 30. This equation apparently appears not a quadratic equation, but it is a quadratic equation. You have to convert or transform it in the form of a quadratic equation. Here x should not be equal to minus 4 and x should not be equal to 7. Okay, if x becomes minus 4 plus 4 becomes 0, thus 1 by 0 is infinity. So infinity cannot be equal to 11 by 30. That's why x value should not be minus 4 and x's value should not be 7. If x value is 7, 7 minus 7 is 0. Thus 1 by 0 is infinity. Right? Infinity cannot be equal to 11 by 30. So children, here the values of x should not be minus 4 and minus 7. And here also the denominators are not the known values. If they were known values, we would have found their LCM. So they are unknowns. That is why we go for cross multiplication. Means this into this minus this into this upon this into this. This is called cross multiplication. Now 1 into x minus 7 minus 1 into x plus 4 upon x plus 4 into x minus 7. X plus 4 into x minus 7 is equal to 11 by 30. See here children, 1 into x minus 7 is x minus 7. Then 1 into this x plus 4 is x plus 4. And then x plus 4 into x minus 7. Here x into x is x square. 4, then x into minus 7 is minus 7x. Then 4 into x is plus 4x. 4 into minus 7 is minus 28. So I bring these terms out. Therefore it is x minus 7. Outside the bracket there is minus sign. Therefore the inner terms will change their sign and come out. Therefore plus x will come as minus x. Plus 4 will come as minus 4. Right? Upon, see here, x square minus 7x plus 4x becomes minus 3x and minus 28 is equal to 11 by 30. Here this minus x and plus x get cancelled. Therefore minus 7 minus 4 remains, that is minus 11. Upon x square minus 3x minus 28 is equal to 11 by 30. Right? Now you see children, I bring this 30 this side, it becomes minus 11 into 30 and is equal to, I bring this x square minus 3x minus 28 to this side, it is 11 into x square minus 3x minus 28. Right? So after that I bring this 11 this side, it becomes minus 11 into 30 upon 11. 11 ones are get cancelled and minus 30 remains here. Thus here x square minus 3x minus 28 is equal to minus 30. Right? Okay. Now I transpose this minus 30 this side, it becomes plus 30. Therefore 0 equal to x square minus 3x minus 28 plus 30. Right? Now x square minus 3x plus 30 minus 28 is plus 2. Therefore 0 is equal to x square minus 3x plus 2. Or x square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, which is the required quadratic equation. So children, here 1 by x plus 4 minus 1 by x minus 7 is equal to 11 by 30 is equal to 1x square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Both are same. It is in standard form now. Now by any one of the methods you can solve. So compare with the standard form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and we have the values of a is equal to 1, b is equal to -3 and c is equal to 2, right? So by quadratic equation I would like to solve it, right? X is equal to the quadratic formula is minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Is it clear? So what I do is, first I calculate the value of b square minus 4ac separately. See here, b square minus 4ac is minus 3 square minus 4 into 1 into 2. Therefore it is 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. So b square minus 4ac is 1, but root of b square minus 4ac is root of 1, which is equal to plus or minus 1. Now I come to the equation. Here x is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. I substitute the values. It is minus of minus 3 plus or minus 1. Outside the bracket minus is there. Therefore inner number will change the sign and come out. Therefore minus 3 becomes plus 3 plus or minus 1 upon 2. So x is equal to 3 plus 1 by 2 or x is equal to 3 minus 1 by 2. Now it is 3 plus 1 by 2 is 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is equal to 2 1s are 2 2s are get cancelled, x is equal to 2. Similarly x is equal to 3 minus 1 upon 2. 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 upon 2. 2 1s are get cancelled, x is equal to 1. Therefore the roots of the given equations are x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1. Here both the roots are real numbers, that is why the roots are real roots, and both roots are different, that is why the roots are distinct. Okay, if anybody asks you to find out tell the nature of the roots of the equation, what you should do is whether they are real numbers or not, you have to find out, and whether they are equal or distinct, you have to find out. Okay, this is how you should tell the nature of the roots after finding the roots. Okay, therefore children, today two examples we took. 1 by x plus 4 minus 1 by x minus 7 is equal to 11 by 30, and we converted it into the standard form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then by any one of the methods we found the value of the roots. Okay, and here x minus 1 by x is equal to 3 was the equation. We converted it into the standard form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and by any one of the methods we solved the equation and found the roots. Okay, so children, today whatever the examples we discussed, they are very important from the point of examination view. Therefore I request you to work some more problems like this. Okay, hope you have learned and enjoyed the session, and tomorrow let us come with the new concept. Till then, goodbye.